Hello, welcome to Advisory. Today we're going to be working on our grade tracker and our email organization. Why is grade tracking and organization important? When you track your grades, you're more likely to achieve your academic goals. You're giving yourself more time to fix your grade and seek help if your grades are not where you want them to be. You are developing the habit of consistently checking your personal information, which is something you will also do with bank accounts, bills, and loans. When you organize your email, you spend less time become less overwhelmed and it causes less anxiety. And you spend less time searching and can finish tasks more quickly. As we go through the video, you're going to do the same things that I do. There are moments where your advisor will pause the video and wait for everyone to be at the right point. It is important to stay focused and on task to make sure that everything is done properly. At this point, advisors will pause the video until everyone has their Chromebooks open and to their Gmail. Now that we are all on our Gmail, I want you to notice in this top right corner this logo for Google Apps. When we click this, we find that we have our Google Classroom, Google Docs, Google Sheets, and other Google features. If we hit our Google Drive, this is where everything becomes organized. It's like the hub for anything Google. Your Google Drive has a feature where anything that you've recently done is at the top for quick access. And below, you'll have folders that you can make in order to keep everything in one place. We're going to create one for advisory now. In the top left corner, please hit New, Folder, and we're going to label this folder Advisory 19. Hit Create. Now that we've created a space for our grade tracker to live, please go back to your inbox and click on the email that your advisor gave you with your grade tracker. Once this is open, we're going to make a special document just for us by hitting File, Make a Copy. You're going to save this file with your last name, first name, and name of your advisor. For this video, I'm going to use my advisee, Janaea Joseph. So I'm going to write Joseph underscore Janaea underscore foreign. And I'm going to hit OK. Once we've made a new copy, we want to make sure that we save it somewhere where we can find it more easily. So at the top, right next to the name of the document, there is a star. Please click that so it lights up. Next to the star, there is a logo that says Add to my drive. When you click that, you can organize this into the folder we just created for Advisory 1920. Now that we know where we can find this document, we need to share this with our advisors and with our principal. So please hit File, Share. This is where we type in the name of our advisor and the name of our principal. Whenever we're sending something in a professional setting, we do need to add a personalized note. Once you've sent this to your advisor and principal, we can start making this document unique to us. You can fill in anything within the yellow squares. However, white squares are there to add our scores together. In the top yellow square, please add your name. Underneath, please add the grade that you're in. This is important for the formulas for your grade to add up correctly. We're going to go to the bottom and we're going to hit our Q1 progress report. This is where we're going to be plugging in our grades every week. At this point, advisors will pause the video until everyone has their grade report and PowerSchool open within split screen. As you see here, I can see Janaea's grades as well as her grade tracker at the same time. This makes it easier for me to enter my grades in all at once. We're going to enter our grades under September 13th because we did not do our grade tracker last week. You may skip September 6th. If we're looking at Janaea's math grade, we see she has a 71. In ELA, she has an 82. In science, she has a 93. And in history, she has a perfect 100. Scores that light up between 85 and 100 light up as green because you're doing well, and that is the scores colleges want to see for scholarships. If you're between an 80 and an 85, it lights up as yellow, signaling that you're okay, but you can do better. If you're between a 70 and an 80, it is this darker orange. If you're anywhere below a 70, it'll light up as red to let you know that you are failing and that you need to take action seriously. As we progress throughout the quarter, this graph on top will let you know how you're doing. So if Janaea improved in her class for math and earned a 75 next week, and then a 78 the week after, we can see her progress as she goes throughout the year. Now that we've entered our grades, it's important to go back to PowerSchool and figure out why we earned them. So choose one class and click on the grade. You'll see that every assignment pops up and they're color coded. So homeworks, quiz grades, checks, and then your classwork are all different parts of your grade that add together. When I'm looking at Janaea's grade, I'm noticing that she has one quiz grade below a 50 and one homework at a 50. That brought her grade down to 71. These are things to notice for SMART goals that we will be doing on the next tab. Advisors may pause this video now as students look at their grades and figure out why they are earning what they've earned. Now that we've understand the grades that we're getting, it's important to make goals. So if we go back to our grade tracker and at the bottom tab, hit quarter one reflection, every week we are going to be answering these questions. What am I doing consistently throughout all of my classes that is causing me success? What is one habit that I do well in a few classes, that I do well in some classes, and that I would like to do well in all classes? What habits am I struggling with the most? Identify a few key action steps you will take over the next 2 weeks in order to achieve your goals, and then a space for your advisor notes. Before we go to writing these, I want to go back to what our SMART goals should look like. If we're looking at Janaea's math grade, Janaea could simply say, I will do better in math and actually study. But if we look at our SMART goals, which are supposed to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-based, this goal does not answer all of those parts. Instead, she should say something like, I will check in with Ms. Dillman and set up a time where I can do a quiz remake by the end of this week. I will also figure out what I'm doing to earn 50% on my homework average and strive to have an 85% homework average by the end of the month by completing all of my homework on time. This goal is specific. It is measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-based, which means you will be more likely to achieve your goal. At this point in time, this video is over, and for the rest of advisory, you should be filling in your goals and then checking in with your advisor to make sure that they are achievable for you. Thank you.